the New Zealand team. It's a pretty predictable lineup under coach Ken Dugdale. Jason Batty has recovered from the injury that kept him out of the World Cup qualifiers against the other Oceania nations a week or two back. Zoricic, Nelson and Vislic complete the back three, and the players to really look for are Elliott and Burton in the middle of the park, with Vaughan Coveney's pace up front. That could be a telling point as he tries to run the Socceroos defence around. And now Burton might be able to stand on the ball. New Zealand can't get it out of their defensive area. Ocon. Korika. Skoko sent a lot of the ball early on. Joseph Skoko. Zoricic manages to recover from the mistake.
You can see already the control of the Australians have got when they get the ball 30 metres out from the All Whites goal. They're just playing it around, searching for the opening.
Nice play, Lazaridis, good ball, and it's 1-0! And it's easy, and it's Brett Emerton, and we've had just on 5 minutes. Well, they peeled them open, the Socceroos, and Brett Emerton, after fives, made it 1-0.
Just as we were saying, the Australians searching for the opening. Cross comes in, there's two of them in here, in amongst the All Whites, and Brett Emerton, easy as you like, side foot volley from 6 metres.
Well, it's certainly the two key players, Lazaridis and Emerton, to do the finishing.
Muscat might get it back, he does. Line's not strong enough in the challenge. Lovely play from Emerton. Wonderful football from the Socceroos, and another breathtaking piece of skill. The flag stayed down. Emerton. Nelson gets it away. The All Whites just struggling in defence. Here's Zane. He stands on the ball, and that allows New Zealand to move it out of their penalty area. But two breathtaking pieces of skill there. Just controlling play where they were until a poor pass from Muscat. Killen robs the Australian captain and then tries to take him on and doesn't get anything from the referee. When the referee's got to have a word with Killen about the retaliation. It's a ridiculous situation. I think Killen, it's actually Coveney who's the one that's complained to the referee, and I think he's got every justification. Takes an elbow in the face there, Vaughan Coveney, from Paul Ocon, and gets dragged to the ground. And the Japanese official has seen nothing. Looking back post. Vislic gets his head on it. Terry gets it away to Elliott. Now good ball, here's Coveney. First real chance for New Zealand. Vaughan Coveney. What a wonderful tackle from Tony Vidmar. New Zealand have got the corner, but Vidmar had come across wonderfully well to cover. And Coveney, perhaps, if you were to be critical, just took a yard too long.
And try and come out firing in the second half. If they go 2 goals down, it's a long road back.
Ocon. Vidmar loses Perry. Crosses deep and only finds lines. And Ocon, that's a dreadful challenge. The referee has waved play on. I'm sure the whistle went, but that's a good piece of refereeing. He's allowed New Zealand to continue the attack. Here's Killen. Poor ball in from Chris Killen. He looked up and his option was Coveney, but it was poor delivery. And New Zealand battling hard. Jackson and Muscat having a laugh. Good to see. What an awful challenge from Ocon, though. And the first half comes to a close, so the Socceroos threaten to maybe run away with it. And they have made a substitution. That was Noah Hickey who was making the attack down the left-hand side, and I think that Aaron Lyons has been the man taken off. In fact, he has. So the All Whites have made the substitution as Elliott swings in this corner. Burton. It's a straight swap for the All Whites. Hickey is a chance!
And Swartzer pulled him to the save off the shot from Jackson. Lyons was really ineffective and was getting a bit of a roasting from Brett Emerton. So the pace of Noah Hickey in the second spell will be important to try and contain the Australian attacks down that right flank. Here is Hickey. Elliott. This is a good start to the second half from New Zealand. Simon Elliott. Chance. Coveney. Chance of Coveney. Swartzer gets down and holds.
Vidmar. 9 minutes gone, second half. Skoko! Oh, hit the stanchion behind the goal. So you have to say, good goal kicking from Batty. Knew where his posts were, but that was ever so close.
It was a great ball in here from Ocon, and Skoko electing to go first time.
Zoricic. Killen's a target. Chris Killen just snatched at it somewhat. Chris Killen. He did wonderfully well to make the space for the shot. Took it off his chest, lost the defender, and then just snatched with his left foot.
Oh, this was absolutely superb. And the key to this, he chests it here, just takes a little touch there, away from the defender. Just fantastic skills to be able to do that. Beaten his man. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the shot on goal, because that would have had Mark Schwartzer in trouble.
And had to be. Good build-up from New Zealand. Hickey. Hickey battling hard. Noah Hickey. Now a chance, one-on-one with Popovic. Noah Hickey. Chance for New Zealand! Great save by Swartzer. Well, they stood off and stood off. And the green shirts were swarming around Noah Hickey. But Mark Schwartzer is all class between the sticks for Australia.
Another great run by Noah Hickey, using his pace. Schwartzer having to pull all stops out there.
Elliott swings it in. Davis gets it back into the mix. Claiming for handball. Zoricic and Emerton for this one. Batty's made the mistake and pays the price for an elementary piece of poor defending, and Brett Emerton has got his second of the match in really comical fashion. Batty had the time to clear, tried to lift it over Emerton's head, and the final player was alert, and it's 2-0 the Socceroos.
Well, one would suggest that Emerton had basically given up the chase. Opportunity for the keeper to bring it down, but
that's just ridiculous. I mean, no international goalkeeper should ever do that. Yeah, he doesn't play as the extra sweeper, does he? He is quite content to stay on his line. Oh, that's...
Well, I'd like to see that again. He came up with the ball. I think he's going to get booked. Killen has stayed down. And Nelson and the All Whites are furious. He's off. Tiato is off. I would like to see it again, because he did come up with the ball. He took Killen with it. And this game is boiling over. The official really has been losing control for a while. There's been a lot of niggle throughout the game. And Danny Tiato, a second half substitute, has been sent off for that challenge on Chris Killen.
Very, very physical challenge with his studs up. But I think that's the difference playing in England as well. I think in England you'd get away with that, and you might even just have a caution or a word from the referee. But a lot of the Asian referees really don't like
really
that.
bowling over. Killen swinging a punch, and it's all on here. Well, this is a rugby stadium normally, and it has really got out of control now. And I think you might see Chris Killen heading for the shower. It is a yellow card for, I think it was Chris Killen. Well, I'm sure this will be the last attack of the match as Elliott swings it in. Chance! Oh, and Swartzer was scurrying from the header from Vislic, and that is the final play of the match. As Mr. Okada brings things to a halt at the end of 90 minutes in what has been a very entertaining and at times overly physical, especially in the latter stages of this second spell.